Hello everyone, glad to be here today with you. My name is Valentin, co-founder of Senflua. As many startups, Senflua started from a personal need. When I moved back in Romania 6 years ago, after a lifetime abroad, mainly in France, I discovered a very complex insurance landscape, in fact. So I discovered complex products, the lack of digitization in the products, and a quite frustrating customer experience and claim processes. The conclusion was that I was quite underinsured for 1 or 2 years because I was unable to take a decision in order to insure myself and my family. And this is exactly the gap that we try to close together with Senflua. There's a huge problem and opportunity, of course, in the European, mostly CE area, is that yearly on the European market there is around 200 billion euros loss in terms of GDP because of the underinsurance, mainly in the CE region. There is also a missed opportunity from retailers and online platforms of making around 300 million euros on commissions because they are not embedding insurance into their customer journeys, in fact. This is our goal, in fact, is to create new digital and embedded channels in order to create a new market in Romania and CE. And because we truly believe we can address this market, those are quite realistic or pessimistic figures because the market opportunity is much higher than this, but we believe that till 3 years we could address around 22 million of gross written premiums in Romania and CE. This is the Romanian market. If we focus just on Romania for now, it's constantly growing by 15% for the last 6 years. Until 2030, it's expected to grow at a rate of 27% in average. And more than this, we are expected in the European market 1/3, so 25% of the insurance distribution to be done via the embedded concepts. In terms of competition, we estimate today that we don't have direct competition in Romania. We have indirect competition from insurers and brokers because there are embedded or affinity models working today in the niche models. There is a pan-European competition, and our focus is to be digital native platforms, to build flexible APIs to allow our partners to embed insurance in hours into their platforms, and of course customize the products as much as possible in order to deliver real value for their customers. Our platform is meant to work in a B2B2C concept. It's a white label platform that we can propose to our partners in order to embed contextual insurance for the clients. We do also focus on the B2B side in order to foster partnership with insurers and brokers and allow them to be more proactive in terms of data analytics and of course AI in order to increase their sales transformation and propose adapted insurance products for their clients. This is the core of our platforms. We like to say that we are at the crossroads of the key stakeholders of the industry, and we want to act as a facilitator to bring insurance as close as possible into the digital customers' experiences. Today, we've implemented so far 2 lines of products, travel and home products, into one partners, and expanding into the new kind of insurance products, and more than this, into liability insurance products, because we see a demand and a growth in this area. As a go-to-market strategy, we secured partnership with insurance and brokers, and now focusing on high volumes partners like telcos, utilities. The business model is mainly on the commission and the classic scheme from insurance, but also in the subscription-based model for the usage of the platform by including new features. Why today? Because we truly believe there is a customer shift into around digital. We also believe that our technology DNA is a value, and more than this, the EU regulation acts and legal framework tend to be ready, so it does create a momentum in this side. We hope to raise soon around 500k euros in order to accelerate the sales and the marketing and to invest more in the product. And we truly believe we have the right multidisciplinary team to support this growth with experience in insurance, customer experience, technology, and legal. Thanks a lot.
I think my main question is, how much is this concept something completely original that you've come up with, and how much is this something that you've seen done in the West, let's say Western Europe, US, etc., and you've translated over to this market?
So the concept is not new, because in previous years it was called affinity, which it does exist in the market. There are many partnerships between insurers, brokers, and partners. Today, what is new is the technology that allows you to embed this kind of new digital channels into a more wider market. For example, SMEs or online platform, and adapt the right product at the right time. This is where we believe in underserved markets like Romania, where the total insurance penetration in Romania is around 1.6 of GDP, compared to Western countries around 6 or 7% of GDP. So it is a new whole distribution channel to create and to accelerate here. And technology, and of course data and AI, is one of the keys to allow this scale up. So yes, it's not new. It does exist for many years. Today we can scale up and be as much as proactive with adapted and customized products in order to respond to the client's need, in fact, where they buy different products or different services from their brand.
I would like to ask about the business model. So this somehow works like affiliate marketing. Can you please tell us how you split the, because I saw it there, but I didn't understand. So you have the website where it's posted, and then you have the provider of the insurance, and how much commission do you get, and how much commission does the website get, or how does this work?
So, good question. Today, in the market, there are key stakeholders, but everything starts with the insurance. So he's the main stakeholder. So the insurance company would love to increase their sales, and they are able to pay different amount of commission, starting from the legal imposed one, like the MTPL, for example, in Romania, which is around 7.5%, up to 50% of the gross premium written, right? So part of this, in order to onboard partners, we share back with the partners, right? Then the other side of the model, where we believe we can increase our model, is on letting insurance pay for different functionalities. And data is a key. Keep in mind that an insurance company, at least in Romania, I don't want to extrapolate to CEE, they usually know when a client is buying the insurance and when the client is renewing 12 months afterwards, usually. They know something about you only when you have a claim. And what happens when you have a claim? It will make you pay more afterwards. In this concept, embedding it into platforms, we have, in average, one touch point every month where we can learn more about those clients. So by having more data, more analytics, more client profiling, we can bring valuable information back to the insurance, so in order to decrease their win-loss ratio, for example, and adapt products for the clients, in fact. So that would be a part of the model, which is not on the classic commission one, where we believe we can invoice something in order to benefit of those functionalities and to improve the sales and the experience process. Thanks a lot.
I'm not sure you mentioned anything about traction so far.
So the traction, we are on the market for the past 12 months, I would say. Everything we've done so far was bootstrapped. We have one live client with 2 line of products. We have 2 more clients in the pipeline in terms of implementation right now. I will be totally transparent. We're not speaking about thousands of policies every month, so we are still at a tiny level, but at least we demonstrated, number one, the fact that technologically speaking and in terms of integration, it does work. And the second one, we validated the fact that there is a need from partners in order to bring more value into their services, to differentiate compared to their competition, and in fact, to create more loyalty towards their client. Because bringing insurance where it does matter, adapted to your product or service, it does really bring a more concise offering. And thanks a lot for the reminder. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much for the presentation.